Hi, this is Jesse McCready with AniModule. You can find our modules at AniModule.com. I'm going to show you some practical uses for the AniModule tick-tock clock multiplier divider. Namely, incorporating it with some other logic modules to get some interesting rhythms. I got the triple XOR, just 3 exclusive ORs. There's analog output, there's gate output. The output of channel 1 is normal to the A input of channel 2. And the output of channel 2 is normal to the A input of channel 3. And now you got the logic object. You got 2 AND gates, 2 OR gates, and 2 flip-flops with the Q and the not Q out. Okay, to get started, that's right, I guess. Oh. We'll get you some audio here. Okay, this is pretty simple. You got multiplication 6 and multiplication 4. Have them exclusive ORed together. Go into an envelope controlling a VCA with noise input to it from the schnoise. And you can see that's not tick, 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 tick. It's got a little rhythm to it. Okay, now here's something neat that I did. Now I took the output of this rhythm, I put that into a flip-flop. So you want to add a little variation to that. Now I have the output of this is normal to channel 3. Now if I exclusive OR that with the negative output, the not Q, on this flip-flop, you get some pretty cool rhythmic variation. Sounds like a little fill in a marching band or something. Now you could change it by putting it into the normal Q output. Okay, there's a simple patch to get outside of your tick, tick, tick. Now this one gets a little more complex, but it's pretty neat. Okay, 2 little monster VCOs, triangle wave, going into the SOB filter wave folder. Now what's controlling the Vectral input? So there's no envelope on there, well, except for the modulation. We'll get to that in a little bit. It is multiplication 3 and division 2. You get exclusive OR. That's controlling the Vectral input on this. This is just gate signals going right into it. Okay. Now also, to add that chord there, add the 5th, I have the output of this exclusive OR go to the exponential FM input of one of the little monster VCOs. See, these VCOs are tuned to the same frequency, but when you get a little When you get voltage increase on the 1, I have it tuned to a 5th, so you get that neat little chord there. And you can hear when the 2nd division is on, when the 3rd multiplication plays, it turns it off. Because it's an exclusive OR. You can't have them both on at the same time. Okay, now that's neat in itself, but we're going to get a little more complex. Okay. Now I have this AND gate, which has the 4th division then I have the 2nd multiplication into a flip-flop, which divides it by 2. I have the negative output of this flip-flop, the not Q, the negative on, to the other side of the AND gate. Now that's going to an envelope. Now that controls, there you go, you hear it, right? Now you hear how it doesn't start till the off beat. It starts at halfway through the beat. That is because of the negative output of the flip-flop. It turns on after the signal turns off. Okay, and just to add a little more modulation to this SOB filter wave folder, I have a real slow envelope being triggered by the 6th division on the tick-tock. That's why you hear the filter breathing a little bit like that. It's just getting modulated. Okay, now here's 2 patches separately, but they're all timed together, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a little fill in. Add the other little fill in. I could take this and put this to the one adding the little control to the low modulation to the low monster VCO. Or I could add the exclusive OR to any of them and come up with a neat little rhythmic variation. But this is just some ideas to get you started. Practical demonstration of the tick-tock clock multiplier divider in correlation with some logic modules. Check us out at AniModule.com. I've got schematics for the triple X OR and the Logic Ogic up there. A few other modules on here for you do-it-yourselfers. Train a module. If you're wondering about the clock source is just an envelope set on loop. The clock input and the reset input are op-amp comparator circuits. They're very forgiving. See, there's some attack on this envelope. There's some slope on it. All it's looking for is 1.1 volts or higher. And the clock is on. You use a sine wave fold a wave and put it in there, you get kooky. Alright, I'm Jesse McCready with AniModule. Check us out, AniModule.com. You can get all of these modules there. Thanks.